June 22nd, 1941, 3:15 in the morning. No warning, no declaration of war. 3 million German soldiers crossed the Soviet border at the exact same moment. It was the largest military invasion in the history of the world, and Adolf Hitler was supremely confident about how it would end. He told his generals, and believed it completely, that the Soviet Union was, in his own words, a house of cards. Kick in the door, he said, and the whole rotten structure will collapse. His prediction: 4 to 6 weeks. Victory before autumn. And because he was so certain, because this arrogance ran so deep, Hitler made a decision that would doom millions of his own men. He forbade the German high command from preparing winter clothing. Think about what that means for a moment. He actively refused to let his army pack winter coats. His reasoning? If soldiers carried heavy winter gear, it might suggest to them that the war could last longer than expected. And that kind of thinking, Hitler said, was defeatist. So 3 million men marched east in the middle of summer wearing thin cotton uniforms. No winter gear, no cold weather lubricants for their engines, no contingency plan for what would happen if autumn arrived and Moscow still hadn't fallen. At first, it seemed like it was going to work. Soviet forces were overwhelmed. Entire armies were surrounded and destroyed within days. Hundreds of thousands of prisoners were taken in the opening weeks alone. By September, the Germans had driven nearly 1,000 kilometers into Soviet territory. They had captured Kiev, as one of the most strategic cities in the USSR, and directly ahead of them, Moscow, the capital, the prize, the end of the war. Hitler's plan was working until the rain came. October 1941, and the German Blitzkrieg, lightning war, ground to a halt. Not because of anything the Soviets did, not because of artillery or aircraft, or a brilliant defensive line. Because of mud. The Russians had a word for it: Rasputitsa, the quagmire season. The Soviet Union had almost no paved roads. What roads existed were dirt tracks. And when the autumn rains arrived, as they always did, as they had every year for centuries, those dirt tracks turned into something you cannot walk through, cannot drive through, and absolutely cannot support.